Good morning, students. I Kailash Sundar from Adarsh Vidya Mandir, Shankar Vidyapit, Mount Abu. Today, today studying we are defining integration. Okay, and in the defining integration, there are two questions. Then the first question is related to first question is 0 to pi x dx upon a square cos square x plus b square and sin square x. Suppose this is, we assume the I. Okay. Now it is given x dx upon a square cos square x plus b square sin square x. Now if we assume that is the equation number first. So first of all, removing the x from the numerator, we apply the P4 property number P4. What is the property P4? That is the a to b. If the function is given with the limit a to b, then fx dx, we can write a to b this function as a plus b minus x dx. Is that clear? Now, so we can apply P4 according to properties. So we apply 0 to pi, that is the x, and a to b. It means 0 to pi, it means pi minus x dx, and again divided by in the denominator a square cos square pi minus x plus b square sin square pi minus x. Is that clear? Okay. Now if we solve 0 to pi, it means pi minus x and dx and divided by a square. Cos pi minus theta, it means minus cos theta, but here equal to square, so it again being a positive, it means cos square x plus b square sin pi minus theta again sin theta, so it is equal to sin square x. Now this one is equation number second. So if we added equation first and second, add equation first and second, so we get here 2i. 2i is equal to 0 to pi, because the denominator is same, a square cos square x plus b square sin square x. So LCM is equal. So here it is given x plus pi minus x into dx. Now x and x will remove, then pi is a constant, so it become outside. So I equal to pi upon 2. I equal to pi upon 2, and it is 0 to pi only dx divided by a square cos square x plus b square sin square x. Okay student, it is clear? Now it is equal to, so can we using the property number P6, it is a property number P6, so it is showing that if function is 0 to 2a fx dx, now it is become twice of 0 to a, twice of 0 to a fx dx. This is the property number 6. So first of all we apply the property number 6. So here it is I is equal to 2 pi upon 2, and 2 and 2 will be cancelled out, and it is equal to 0 to pi by 2. And now it is dx upon a square cos square x plus b square sin square x. Okay. Now if we divide denominator and multiply by the cos square x, and then we get I equal to, if we multiply and divided the denominator by cos square x, then we get, that is the pi and 0 to pi by 2 dx upon a square plus b square sin square x upon cos square x, that is a tan square x, and also multiplied by cos square x, also multiplied by cos square x. Now we get pi 0 to pi by 2, 1 by cos square x, it means sec square x and dx. So we take b square as common, So here it is b square. Now it is equal to a by b whole square plus tan square x. Okay. So if we assume tan x as a t, let we assume tan x as a t. So we get sec square x dx equal to dt. Is that clear? Now if we apply the limit, because x tending to 0, then tan 0 is also equal to 0. It means t tending to 0. T is also tending to 0. If x tending to pi by 2, so we get tan pi by 2, it means infinity. So t tending to infinity. So here we get the limit 0 to infinity. So I equal to pi upon b square and 0 to infinity, that is dt divided by a by b whole square plus t square. A by b whole square plus t square. So we know that the formula is a square plus x square according to 1 upon a square plus x square. So we get the formula tan 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a. So here I equal to pi upon b square into 1 upon a, that means the b upon a, and tan inverse x upon a dt upon a. The limit is 0 to infinite. 0 to infinite. So I equal to, here b and b cancel out, pi upon ab. Pi upon ab. So if we put the limit, tan inverse, that is the infinity, minus tan inverse, it is 0. If tan inverse infinity minus tan inverse 0, then tan inverse 0 is also equal to 0. But tan inverse infinity, so here we get the pi by 2. So I equal to pi upon ab into pi by 2 minus 0. So what is our answer? I equal to pi into pi square upon 2ab. Pi square upon 2ab. So student, this is our question stating the x dx upon x square cos square x plus b square sin square x, and what is our answer? I is equal to pi square upon 2ab. Okay, I think you understood this question simplified. Okay. Now student, our next question is pi by 6 to pi by 3 sin x plus cos x into dx upon under root sin 2x. So again we assume as I. So I equal to pi upon 6 to pi upon 3. We can don't change in the numerator. So sin x plus cos x dx upon under root sin 2x. So can we write under root sin 2x as a minus and minus sin 2x. Okay, that's minus and minus will automatically plus, so question is not changed. But now if we added 1 and subtracted 1, again the question has been not changed. So this one 1 minus sin 2x, 1 minus sin 2x is also formula. It's very good. It's a formula, that is the pi by 6 to pi by 3, and sin x plus cos x, sin x plus cos x dx divided by under root minus. Okay, this one is the formula. What is the formula? Okay, this one is a sin x minus cos x to the whole square. It means sin x minus cos x to the whole square, and minus 1 automatically generated. Okay, so if we transfer in minus into the bracket, so here we get pi by 6 to pi by 3 and sin x plus cos x into dx upon under root 1 minus sin x minus cos x to the whole square. 1 minus sin x minus cos x to the whole square. So let me assume sin x minus cos x as a t. Sin x minus cos x as a t. So what we get, that is the cos x minus minus plus sin x dx is equal to dt. So what we get, cos x plus sin x dx is equal to dt. Okay, so our numerator is going completely gone. So if we put the values, what we get, sin pi by 6, if we put that limit, if x tending to pi by 6, x tending to pi by 6, what is the sin pi by 6 minus cos pi by 6 equal to t, and sin pi by 6 is equal to half 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 as the t, and x tending to pi by 3. So here sin pi by 3 minus cos pi by 3 is also equal to t. Sin pi by 3, it means root 3 by 2 minus half is equal to t. So what we get, the limit I equal to, first limit is half minus root 3 by 2, half minus root 3 by 2 to root 3 by 2 minus half. Okay, and dt upon under root 1 minus t square. Under root 1 minus t square. So what is the formula? A formula is as a sin inverse t. Okay, that is sin inverse t, and limit is same, half minus root 3 by 2 and root 3 by 2 minus half. Okay, so I equal to sin inverse, first of all upper limit root 3 by 2 minus half, and minus sin inverse half minus root